The Critical Hit podcast contains foul language, sexual subjects, and other things that are inappropriate for children. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hello, world, and welcome back to Critical Hit, Foulmouth Podcast, where we talk about everything. I'm your host, Red King, and with me today, just Crimson.
That's it. Just the one guy. Our other guy is sick. We'll get well soon. Bro.
That weird summertime flu.
Yeah.
Rocked my whole shit. Rocked my whole shit. You guys are gonna hear some weird voice. I can't hit a certain.
yeah.
Still recovering. Tonight, we are going to be doing some more shit takes with Krit-takes.
That might have to be a bleep.
Right? A little early in the, but I don't care. I'm going to do it anyways. We might bring some internet takes in that, and that's always fun and really productive. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We are Critical Hits, and Krit-takes starts now! See you there. I knew that was going to happen. The voice is just not strong enough.
Yeah. It's game over, man. It's game over.
That's how you know we're not fucking lying.
It hit us it hit the fam like the plague, bro.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was really bad. And the thing is, y'all be around it a lot. That's the problem. It's like you be getting the extended family and
My beef today.
We won't say names.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna start because I know where that's just gonna lead me.
The one episode they decided to watch.
Yeah. So before we begin, Seltzer Summer is going to continue.
Yes.
And I've got something that's a little bit smaller than complete retail big name seltzers. I told I was going to do it, and here we are doing it.
No, so here's the thing. Should we, because I don't know, that never got out, the last one we did.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we just fill them in.
Little recap. We tried Truly Unruly by Truly.
Surprise.
And yeah, it's kind of bomb.
It was on an episode we lost.
And maybe it was the Trulies what did it. But
it hit an 8, if I remember correctly.
Yes, we did right.
It was a universal 8. I actually was a 9. I brought my score back just to give us more headroom.
Yep. So this is, and the box opened up, so you're just gonna have to forgive me. But at least it's opened in the correct way.
Yeah. What is this?
This is Press. Premium alcohol seltzer.
Wow.
It's a variety. It's a signature variety pack. It's got blackberry hibiscus, lime lemongrass, pomegranate ginger, and grapefruit cardamom.
Homie, that is fancy. What? First of all, the packaging, that's nice. That's nice.
That's what happens when you have a membership for the store you shop at.
Lovely. Yeah. Which, I mean, you know what? I'll save that for a little later in the episode. I'm gonna be talking about that a little bit.
So this is gonna be lime lemongrass.
Okay, I'll take it. So at my job, they have a water dispenser, like a fancy water dispenser, and they have strawberry lemongrass, which happens to be one of my favorite flavors. So I don't see this as being particularly bad, but we'll see. What do we got for, what's the stats on this thing?
So this is going to be in our 12 fluid ounce, 4% alcohol by volume. So it's kind of a...
it's a little more chill than the... Yeah, the
little calmer.
Yeah, the unrulies were 8, so... That's a good
Nice,
crack.
nice,
That's a
nice.
good crack.
Cheers,
I
bro.
realized I bit my bottom lip when I did that, which was a little weird. Or ooh, wow. Okay,
Damn.
okay. So,
Damn.
so the thing is, immediately very good, like very good. Like it is just completely even, fruit forward. Like the fruit flavor is right there.
Fresh as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Like I really, really feel like I just took a lime, which is like Okay, press. I see you. Wow, dude. So, packaging is phenomenal. Branding is like real. Like, let's get that a little forward at the camera.
Oh,
Branding is real. Like, real minimalistic is what they call it.
So this is I almost said XZs. I almost Yu-Gi-Oh! That.
Homie, what you been doing about Yu-Gi-Oh lately?
XYZ Brewing Company. That was horrible.
This is actually his brewing company. Homie.
So they are, let's see. Their website is like really sparse. They don't really have a ton of information. They do have a quote from Benjamin Franklin on their front page. It says, "Beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy."
You know what? I feel you. I feel you. The only thing is, though, I don't know if that's a proper quote to have on a hard seltzer website.
Oh no, they got some craft beer.
Oh, that. Ooh.
Except their website is a one pager, and it really is kind of like a WordPress blog, and it
really ain't.
yields you very little. I was, because I usually get the website and I just kind of like pull up their stats and their little story about them, but it was
Just real blank.
just basically nothing.
So the thing is, like, maybe you don't gotta say a lot. maybe all the press you need is word of mouth. Word all up in your mouth.
Wow. What should we rate it?
Damn. So here's the thing. I'm not gonna be swayed. I'm not gonna be swayed by the incredible drinkability or the spot on flavor or the crisp refreshness of it.
So what are you gonna what? So what are you doing?
So there's a downside to this. You gotta drink like, if you're anybody who drinks anything, you gotta drink like fucking
seven or eight.
Yeah, 7 or 8 of these to get anywhere.
You gotta show up with your own case of press.
Yeah. But like the thing is, we ate before we recorded this, so like this ain't gonna hit me for nothing.
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
Yeah. So if that's what your goal is, it might be a little questionable. This is like fucking Seagram's, like OG Seagram's. Like,
OG Seagram's was made of wine, and it was not what it is now.
well, not OG Seagram's. Seagram's classic. Like then this is marketing classic. You know what I mean?
Seagram's Escapes, the ones that are commercially available right now.
Yeah.
You're just making shit up.
You know what I mean?
Just talking out your ass.
So here's,
Classic, like how it isn't.
that was like an advertisement for Seagram's, just so you know. You could do it. Seagram's, what's up? Come on now. I don't know if we want. I'm gonna pull that back. I don't know if we want to be sponsored by Seagram's.
Yeah, probably not.
But we just got Seagram's everywhere.
They make good whiskey.
Seagram's makes whiskey?
Yeah, Seagram's is a whole ass liquor company.
I don't know nothing about Seagram's. That shows you how much I know about anything I drink, really.
Wait a minute. My mind just came up with something,
Okay.
and I'm googling it to confirm.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm
Because I think it's a wild thing.
gonna let you cook, but I am also gonna percolate this score. Okay.
I'm putting 7 on it.
Yeah.
I'm putting 7 on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 7 too, because like the thing is, I think part of the alcohol experience is the alcohol feel. You know what I mean? And if you gotta drink so many of these just to get to that point of like, I'm all right, I'm feeling good. You know, I feel like that's a bit of a detractor. So I'm gonna give it that and give it a really solid, really good 7. Like it's a 7, but in green text.
So, I'm not gonna mention. I'm not gonna mention.
So you had, okay.
Because I was pretty sure about it. I confirmed it, and it was far worse than I thought it was.
Okay.
So I'm not.
You know what?
Never mind.
That's
Never
fine.
mind.
That's fine.
It has to do with a cult.
We pulled the plug on that one. Shut the TV off.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Yeah, yo.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Yo, K-Dot. Listen, what's our new bro? Also, the dream is to one day be able to interview Kendrick Lamar on the podcast. That's the dream.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's the dream, brother. Like, what was it like to eviscerate?
You've achieved killing someone without actually like stopping their heart. Like they're walking around and shit, all alive but dead. It's amazing.
Yeah, crazy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I
Crazy.
love it.
Press 7 out of 10.
Absolutely.
It's really solid 7 out of 10. It is not a bad drink by any means. Like, don't take the fact that it's less than truly unruly, but like that 8 hits good.
Yeah, it lacks that point because it doesn't hit you hard enough.
Yep. Good on you, Press. We're impressed.
So, hot takes.
Yeah. we gotta talk about it real quick though. We gotta take it. We're taking a victory lap right now.
Yeah. So
the last time we did Krit-takes, one of your hot takes was React YouTubers lazy content, and YouTube has recently announced that React YouTubers can no longer monetize their content.
Hey, buddy. It's been almost a week. How's that direct deposit not hitting? Is it scary? Does it burn?
I believe, and the thing is, I believe that this
Sniper Wolf.
Yeah,
Looks like you're gonna have to get on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that was a rough thing to say. That was a rough thing to say to somebody. I felt.
Yo,
but she docks that dude. Fuck her.
Yeah. You know what? That's an interesting stance. I believe, and it wasn't only React YouTubers. It is any full AI content, any low effort.
Oh
content.
my gosh!
Yeah,
it makes me so viscerally happy. Did we now both use visceral?
I believe so. I believe so.
But
it turns out Press is in
it makes me so deeply and completely happy to know that these people who do Minecraft parkour videos with AI just saying a thing and talking about stuff.
We don't have to deal with that no more. Save it for TikTok. Y'all can go on TikTok and do that. The inferior platform.
And the thing about it is, like, we may get to have this whole genre of content disappear.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that, dude. Like, and right now, by the way, YouTube, 3-camera setup. This ain't low effort.
all original voices.
All original voices. No AI. This whole setup back here. It's not like green screen or nothing. Like this is real. This is real. Just so you know,
this is real.
So I think that is a win for YouTube as a platform. That is a win for content creators. That is We got to take that victory lap.
Yep. It feels good, man. You love to see it.
So now we have to have more, hopefully, correct in the future hot takes.
It's like a hot take, but also a prophecy.
Yeah. Oh, yo, a prophetic hot take. Interesting. now we gotta try
Profot take. That didn't sound good. Should have just left that one in the brain.
That prof thought take. Professional thought take.
Damn.
So I'm gonna kick us off. I'm gonna kick us off with a little bit of a. I'll give a low level spice. This is like a low on the Scoville scale hot take, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that Yu-Gi-Oh is actually not the best card game based show, anime specifically. I'm gonna say you're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Duel Masters is underrated.
That's really weird.
Duel Masters is underrated. So the thing is, now it was incredibly. Actually, I think the card game still exists.
That's really weird.
I think it's actually still, in circulation, but obviously the media based off of it is not really.
That was really weird.
Listen, card design was good, solid. They used a little too much CGI, and it was weird early 2000 CGI, which looked a little wacky. I'm willing to argue that Yu-Gi-Oh should do that. In general, every monster should be rendered in CGI. So this is why, right? You have more of a budget. You have more of a budget for your 2D characters. CGI is significantly easier than 2D animation. Card design is good. The actual card game, so I watched a few videos on it. The actual card game itself is actually pretty solid. You know what I mean?
Why though?
Like I know it's weird, but I went down this rabbit hole of trading card games.
Okay.
And Duel Masters is weirdly incredibly well regarded in TCG communities.
Well, this is weird. It's weird. It's weird that it's brought up and that we're talking about it.
Character design is actually all right for a kids anime, because that's like kid anime, right? And if you look at something like Beyblade, you look at something like Yu-Gi-Oh to a certain extent. Yu-Gi-Oh's a little. It gets a little out there. I don't know if I would call that a kid anime, but Duel Masters was right in there with like Bakugan and all that.
Okay. So here's something that sucks is Bakugan. Just as a thing.
It just as franchise in general.
Yeah. Well, it's just because it's so dumb because it has this identity crisis. They keep changing the game completely. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh will add some stuff, different summoning types, but sometimes the previous generation of cards are still viable.
Yeah.
Like, as it stands currently, Bakugan lets it rip like Beyblade.
True. That is true.
They spin.
So I also think that Duel Masters had the bonus of being based off of a card game that already had rules. So
Fair.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, which is the series that everyone's mostly used to, didn't really get good until there started being actual rules. Cause motherfucker was like, I'm gonna put this motherfucker on my cannon turtle and launch him to do a direct attack on you. Like, homie, what? You just made that shit up, bro.
Or I'm going to take my zombie monster and I'm gonna use polymerization. But you don't got monsters. Yeah, but I'm gonna use Living Arrow, which is a card that doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
And somehow that allows me to just use one of your guys, and I'm going to fuse it with your Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. But instead of going and doing nothing like how it probably would
in the actual game.
he rots your dragon from the inside out. Yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah, it was very goofy for a long. And the thing is, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters GX and 5Ds, in my personal opinion, was really like the three good ones. Because the rest of them really got. I don't care who you are, Yuma was not a good protagonist, and he was annoying, and they were. They went through a weird patch with weird fan servicey crap in that one.
Oh yeah.
So that was a weird one. And then when they got to freaking what was the what was the one with his name was Yuya. He had the weird like orange and green hair.
Yeah,
and it was like that they did the pendulum summoning, and it's like it started getting real jank. So I don't know. I think Duel Masters overall, I know it's hard to say bar for bar because like there was like one series for Duel Masters, but I think it was technically better.
Weird.
Kind of a strange one, but
they didn't kill their meta.
They did
whatever that game was doing. I've never really played it before. Whatever that game was doing, it still does it.
It's a solid system. You know what I mean? When you get a chance to look into it, you know what I mean?
Damn.
I don't got enough money to be blowing on that game, but I would like to get into it when we get that sweet AdSense.
Shit. Fair play. How am I gonna follow that one up? Okay. Let's keep it in the vein of anime.
Okay.
As it stands, it's currently unwatchable.
Ooh. Ooh.
There are outliers that are pretty good.
True.
But, and like, there are such bangers that they defy the rule. So, like, I wouldn't even count, I don't think my life would have changed that much if I never consumed My Hero Academia.
I think you're right about that, which might even be a bit of a hot take of its own. But I think you're correct. And I think that there's certain ones that you might not be able to count technically as anime that are really good. Right? So
because they come from a different country.
Yeah. So if you look at some of the top anime,
To Be Hero X.
Yeah.
That show is fucking phenomenal.
And it looks crispy. Like, oh my gosh, stories. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So here's the thing. Because you have To Be Hero X, you have Solo Leveling, you have what was that one? There was this other one that I saw.
Grapefruit Cardamom. Yeah. That was an actual legitimate can toss.
That was actually good. I'm gonna tap the top of it though, because I don't know about this. There we go. Hey, that's good.
But
there was this one, right? It's kind of, I know you don't like isekais, but this one was kind of interesting, right? And it's a Chinese-made anime, and it is basically Dark Souls isekai.
Weird.
Or more like Bloodborne isekai, more specifically. And it follows this, like, it's like the serial killer dude, right? And he ended up killing the main character. But then he gets isekai'd into this, like, supernatural detective agency type thing. And you come to find out that, like, a lot of these, like, really bad people are actually, like, demons and horrific creatures. So then he has to, like, work with this detective dude and, like, try to, like...
This sounds really familiar.
The show, when I tell you... And let's just put this out there. China and Korea are just...
They're plowing it.
Yeah.
They're plowing it.
I don't understand. You don't have... Like, it's an unlimited budget. It's just the I
don't know why the
sign budget.
Yeah, I don't know why the production value is so high.
It's like ridiculous to me. So I'm like, you might be, and we call it Chinese anime, we call it Korean anime only because that's the closest comparison to draw, right?
Right.
But you know, even when you look at things like technically Jujutsu Kaisen wasn't a Japanese manga either.
Tower of God.
Yeah, Tower of God was another one.
Is Shangri-La Frontier?
I believe that's also Korean, if I remember correctly.
So like Shangri-La is one of the. It is so low tier, but it's got a little bit of spice to it because whatever, it's funny enough. But like anime as it stands is it's so redone so many times. Like if I have to read another really long title where it's like, I ended up in another world and I was scared of the bugs, so I maxed out my fly swattering skill, and turns out that's a secret cheat code to defeat the final boss.
Yeah.
Like, shut
what?
your fucking cockhole, you idiot.
And the fucked up thing is, it's not an exaggeration. It's literally that.
And it is the same thing ad nauseum. It's just, oh, I showed up in a different world. Oh, I'm doing one fucking singular thing. Like this whole, I don't know, like, you just get hyper fixated on one thing and you just do it a bunch of times.
Yeah, yep.
And then it turns out that it makes you the best. And I'm like, who are you trying to stroke?
Yeah.
And why is this so important?
It's
and
like
how come nobody, like, when have we ever wanted to watch a show where the main character is just the best all the time and never loses?
Yeah, no one's interested in that. Like the most interesting part about Pokemon, if you grew up watching OG Pokemon, is that Ash lost a lot, dude. The very first Pokemon League he was in, he lost, bro. Like, which maybe hot take. Ash is an incredibly compelling character. Anyways, you know what? So the thing is that that was what made that so engrossing, was the fact that it's like we watched this dude go through this whole series trying to be the best, trying to be the very best, like no one ever was. I don't know.
Like no one ever was.
And he got to the Pokemon League and lost. And then that's when the next season started. You're like, I'm ready for him to get his get back.
And it was crazy because he tanked because he bet it all on Charizard. And Charizard clocked out.
Yeah, which was kind of.
Remember, he was crying when we pulled Charizard back in the Pokeball?
Yeah, I was like, I lost.
Yo, that's the first time I've ever felt like nerd rage.
Yeah, I was like,
and I was a kid.
Yo,
None of my thoughts withstand. I don't feel this way about. I was like, I was mad. I said he should kill that fucking Charizard.
Yo,
I was so salty about it.
Dude,
I was tight.
Yo, because I remember sitting there watching that and like, dude, like, because you're used to this happening. Because it happened in American cartoons. It happened in most of the animes that we watch. That the hero always comes through.
Yeah, it gets sketchy. It gets a little bit dicey, but he pulls through and he makes it.
Homie, it didn't work. It didn't happen, bro. It didn't happen.
He stepped away from it after he went all the way and he made it to the Pokemon League. All that stupid meddling Team Rocket bullshit. All those also ran offshoot weird crap. He made it through the filler arcs. He told the hoes to screw off because there was plentiful in the Indigo League season. All after his shit.
Homie got murked by Mewtwo before the Pokemon League.
He got his Muffin Cap back blue.
Yo,
he got turned. He got killed.
Crazy
and revived.
Yeah.
He was like, shit.
Ash went through it, bro.
Well, I guess that's it. I'm going to see what the afterlife has in store for me. Whoa! Ripped back into the mortal coil.
Bro.
And then lost because his lineup wasn't wasn't with it.
Yeah, which, oh my gosh, crazy. Which is kind of cool that, I mean,
But now you watch anime and it's just like
nothing.
you're just some fucking scumbag.
And it's always
You're
scummier
just a fucking scumbag.
Yep.
Kirito was a scumbag.
Yep.
Rimaru's a scumbag.
Yep.
Fucking who's homeboy with the shield?
Oh, I forget that guy's name, but he was
Big fucking scumbag.
He started off good though. He started off
allegations
yeah.
ruined his career and turned him dark.
Yeah, I felt I wanted him to do well.
I wanted him to do well,
but then he started like collecting.
He started collecting.
Yeah, which ain't nobody gonna fucking look at me and tell me that shit's normal. Oh, she looked different now.
She leveled up.
Yeah, and she happens to look taller now because she leveled up. But
buddy.
Another thing about anime that's getting worse is just that shit. Like, so here's the thing: I realize Chinese media and Korean media tend to have a lot more adults in it.
Yeah, like actual above the board 18-year-old ass
or
older adults.
It like that should be getting weird.
Yeah, and it withstands because I at least a couple times a month think to myself, wouldn't it be a little bit neat if I could experience Attack on Titan again fresh
for the first time?
It'd be kind of sick. But that is notwithstanding to the entirety of the fucking medium is like, go scroll on Crunchyroll right now. And just how many of these are you gonna even pretend to consider watching?
Yeah. It's like okay, if we got a decent sports anime every once in a while, just isekai, not beating the allegations, isekai. It's like,
and then
crazy.
And they even overuse like friggin' because I got wicked into Way of the House Husband. That one was sick. I loved it. It was hilarious. It made me laugh. Then they kind of copied it with Sakamoto Days, but they switched it up a little bit. I like Sakamoto. And then shit dying.
Knew it was gonna happen at some point.
I can't remember what was the newest one, but it's playing the same fucking game.
Yeah, once you get that one type of trope.
Damn it, I had it in my head. But he was a fucking mafia hitman that's trying to act normal. It's like, dude, stop.
Yeah, I agree. I would have to agree on that because it's unfortunate because there was a point in my life and like even a large part of obviously like I draw, you know what I mean? So at Crimson on Instagram. So obviously my art style largely inspired by anime because growing up I was like hype into it, you know what I mean? Because it was new and it was fresh at a certain point. And I remember reading something that somebody was like, oh, it's like the early 2000s anime community is gone now, and like the new anime fans will never experience that. And I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, that is because there was some peak media and like there were stories being told. It wasn't the same. Like if you were to come to me and argue that Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star are the same anime, I'd be like, you
don't know what the fuck you're saying.
You have malfunctioning in gray matter.
Yeah.
You're just not fucking smart.
Yeah.
You know, and like, it's just unconsumable.
Yeah. Yep. It's to a point now where I think genuinely, it's just like, if you find a good one, you're lucky. Yeah. You're really lucky. And like, you don't even want to search. Because like normally it's like the whole 3-episode rule, right? But it's like I can't get through one these days. Can't get through one, bro.
And they're like it's either saccharine sweet. And it's like Slice of Life is a really weird thing that happened because Slice of Life had it wasn't my favorite.
Slice of Life be hitting a little different these days, though, I'm gonna be honest. I think Slice of Life actually might be the last bastion of good anime.
I think it's worse.
Really? There's been some good ones that came out recently, though. That like they have at least some amount of heart still. You know what I mean? So at the very granted, it's all fucking paths that were tread many times before.
Yes.
But they at least still have some amount of heart. That's at least the argument I can make for Slice of Life right now.
Fair play.
Still generally low tier, but I could watch a Slice of Life over anything else.
I could watch 2 episodes of A Slice of Life.
And then call it a day for the rest of the week.
Call it a day for that series will never get picked up again.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay, I'm with it. I would have to agree. I would have to agree with that. I have another one. I have another hot take, and maybe it's a hot take. I don't know. I don't know how people feel about this. Cable over streaming. I think cable was better than streaming. So hear me
at its peak.
At its peak. Because right now you can't count it because cable still exists, but everything has moved to streaming. Cartoon Network's got its own streaming. HBO got its own streaming. Netflix,
right.
Fubo. So it gets to a point where,
well, I think obviously, I don't think it's really it's not really a hot take. That's kind of what I was saying. The only thing is people have gotten so kind of brainwashed a little bit, and I think they think that they're better off. So I think when it was like in its infancy and like when it was the only thing, you had to make people want to, because it was all coming on at the same time. Yeah. So like, basically from 5 p.m. until like maybe 9, it was a fucking shootout. Yeah, that is true. And you had to make, in order for your show to get watched, other shows had to not get watched. That was a little crazy. You're right about that. That was a little crazy. Like, there's more popular shows now because you have the option to go back and forth. Exactly. Like, if I want to watch, Love on the Spectrum, and then, jump over to, like, Sakamoto Days, and then jump over to House Hunters. And that weird criminal show you be watching, too. I Am a Killer. Yeah. Woo. Crazy, bro. Getting into the mind of them. Woo. Yeah. Damn, bro. My days. But you don't, none of those shows have to battle with each other. True. But what's kind of interesting, those choice paralysis is a weird problem now. It gets stupid because I will sit there and just scroll. Like, just pick something. It could be anything. And it's like, it's horrible. And that you're just going to, sometimes you just put it on for background noise. You know what I mean? There's sometimes where you're really trying to watch something, but then there's other times you're just trying to have something going on. But what's kind of interesting is background noise is also a new thing. Because before, you tuned into the show that you wanted to watch. Yeah. So there was never a point where it's just like, I just have it playing in the background. It's like, motherfucker was locked in, bro. Yeah, like you were legitimately, this is the only time it's coming on this week. Yeah. Was another deal. And I dare say, and maybe this will be extension hot take, there's no really good streaming platforms for TV and movies. So the problem is that I think this is what essentially they're capitalizing on, is that every streaming platform is incredibly incomplete. You know what I mean? You might have one thing, bomb-ass originals, but then there's nothing else besides that. There's nothing just, I want to watch some classics. There ain't no classics on here. Yep. Like, I want to watch some anime. I got some very highly curated anime, but then that's about it. Oh, well, now I got to get Crunchyroll, but Crunchyroll ain't got nothing but anime. Yep.
So now that's a whole service you pay for like we just talked about, like 3 shows. I mean, so it's like, okay, well, I want, just strictly movies. Well, there's not really a streaming service right now that is like legit just movies.
And then you can't get the movies as that you want to watch.
Yeah,
They're always indie or really old or yeah, I mean, I agree that the environment was more competitive, which made it better.
Yep.
Because, like I said, in order for a show to get watched, 6 other shows had to not get watched.
It made good TV. You had to make good TV.
You had to show up with something that was like, you wouldn't believe what's about to happen in this next episode. I know you might be into this show, but stop watching them. Literally turn it off and turn over to this one. Fiercer competition, and it makes it better.
Yeah, writers were cooking back in the day, man. Critical acclaim was a thing that, like, I don't know. I dare say critical acclaim might not even exist anymore.
Yeah, there's nothing that's ever gonna. A lot of the media is just really disposable. Like in 20 years, is it gonna be like, oh, well, do you remember the episode of?
Yeah. Like right now, you can think back to a good older TV show. You could think of like an A-Team episode right now that is like bomb ass episode. You could think about fucking. I know this is gonna be kind of crazy, but you could think about Baywatch, and you can recall Baywatch. You know what I mean?
It's true because they had iconic actors and actresses. The premise was just so, and they put a lot of time into everything. The visuals, the like running down the beach in slow motion was they caught lightning in a bottle.
Yeah. That was
and the thing about it is they played every character running down the beach in slow motion.
Yeah, that's the thing, homie. I was watching it a little bit at work, which is kind of funny because they have a workout room there. I went in there and somebody was working out watching Baywatch, which I'm like, I guess that's motivation right there. And I'm like, dude, every one of them. You had Hasselhoff, you had the one dude, I forget his name, but he was like the real young kid. And that dude was always shirtless. Like, it's like, homie, everyone was hot in that show.
Yeah,
like,
and it was like they played it the best that they maximized it.
Yep. I think that I miss that old day of media in general. You know what I mean? I think movies are still somewhat competitive because you're still trying to get that little theater bomb there that's going on where you want people to show up to theaters, watch it, buy tickets, So I think that's still competitive. I don't think TV is competitive at all anymore.
Yeah, cable when it was full effect, it was, streaming is in its full effect right now, and it's
this is true.
Mid. All right. Let us cull the depths of
I came prepared.
Our favorite toxic pit.
Yes, I came prepared. So this one so there's actually 2 back to back, but let's get this one out of the way. Marvel movies are the equivalent to junk food. They're not even good, terrible. So we did have a talk about this at one point. There was a point where Marvel movies were cooking.
Yes, there was a point where they were.
Like early Iron Man was cooking. First Captain America was kind of cooking.
Yeah, I think that
Oh, by the way, this is Stress Baker. Stress Baker. This is his
Stress Baker is 100% right, and I I was using this analogy in a different way, but I think this also works, right? If you're hungry, right, you need food.
Mhm.
You can eat chips. But like, there are meals that I've had that I still remember to this day.
Mhm.
I can't remember the last bag of chips that I ate.
Fair. No, you're right about that.
Right? So like, and it there's nothing in these movies anymore. First of all,
Mhm.
might go through some tough territory right now. It might be bad, but right, there is so little of the process that's being devoted to the actual movie anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
There is so much of it that is trying to talk about a hot button issue. They're not.
Hollywood doesn't need to talk about it. Hollywood don't need to talk about
Yep.
too much right now. Let's be real.
Hollywood needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing about it, right? It might be a rough thing to say, but I'm gonna say it.
Hey, I'm here for it.
You go to the wrong place and you talk too much. Sometimes fucking people kill you.
Yep, this is true.
This
is true. Hey, I'm see the underbelly, man, and like,
yeah,
it really is.
Especially when you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Somebody might fucking kill you. Anyways,
Somebody might come for you.
fucking count your days, buddies.
You
think it's so much fun? Count your days. Just some shit I'll have to cut.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Just it's the press, man. It's the press.
So I can't tell you the last time I've ever been compelled to watch a Marvel movie. Endgame,
really.
Endgame, and it was
and Endgame had some good stuff in it. When
yeah.
Because I remember when Tony first got Tony back between him and the scene between him and Captain America.
Ooh, yeah.
That was a really fucking good scene. That was a great scene. And like the thing is, that's what I mean. There was bits of really masterful stuff in there, but then everything turned into Guardians of the Galaxy. And I'm like, what happened?
And they keep doing this weird fence sit over making the characters look comic accurate and then not.
Yeah.
So
like the Fantastic Four movie that's coming out.
I like their costume. Shut the fuck up.
They look like they're in pajamas.
I'm not concerned.
Excuse me. You can't. Okay. Hold up, though. Out of all the Fantastic Four designs that they've had in movies, you don't think that this looks a little. It looks a little Spirit of Halloween.
You got to think about it. Those are spacesuits.
Come on, though.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
So
fine. Whatever.
Back to my original point.
Yeah, fair.
When is it weird how you're just not going to engage in the argument and it just takes all the wind right out of your sails?
Yeah, whatever. I don't like it.
They tried to make Hawkeye do the Ronin thing, and they gave a man in his 40s a real sick fucking mohawk. And the thing is, in the comic book, because you can draw a cool dude with a mohawk.
Yeah.
It works.
It doesn't.
For Jeremy Renner, there's nothing that's going to sell me on putting. He's got a nice head of hair,
Yeah.
There's nothing that's gonna sell me on putting a mohawk on Jeremy Renner's head.
You're right. You're right.
It looked stupid, and it looked really because like his family died, and I lost that plot line because homeboy's hair
He came out looking like fucking
it made it feel to me like instead of his family dying and him going on this really weird like self-destructive like just against everyone mission, which would have been tragic enough, his hair made me think he was having a midlife.
Yeah, it was really like dad going through midlife crisis type.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah. Okay. So
I agree with this take. It's I don't think it's a hot take though. Because
I mean, it depends on who you ask, right? There's a lot of people who are really into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think it's less so now.
Hold my lip. That was completely worthless.
There
Spilled a quarter of my drink all over my face.
There will be yet another here soon. But I think it's less so now. I don't think that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has the same pedigree that it used to have. But I think it does fills out movie theaters. People would say Shang-Chi was really good. Wasn't a fan, I'll be honest, but not the thing is the actor's story, who they cast as Shang-Chi, cool as fuck. Really cool story. I think I'm more invested in his story than I am in the actual movie.
Yeah.
And now you got the weird also rans happening in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's going nowhere but down. How about this? I never liked the show Friends. I liked this one because I know how you feel about Friends.
Who posted that one?
This was, oh gosh, Kesslandia. Weird name. It's Kess Landia.
All right, Keslandia.
Never liked the show Friends. No, you mean to tell me there's no redeeming factor to Friends whatsoever?
I'm going to say it with 100% of my conviction. There is not a single part of that show that's worth saving. If a show could feel pain, I'd go out of my way to inflict it. If I don't know, man.
You didn't like Phoebe? You didn't like Phoebe? Phoebe was
so unbearable.
I thought maybe I had you. I thought you were going to come back with something like Phoebe was all right.
Because you want to know the whoever was writing the lines for Phoebe thought that if you said it louder, it made it funnier.
Ooh. Yikes.
And I think they put the weakest writers behind Phoebe's dialogue and lines and scenes. Honestly, the best part of that was the plot line where she was a surrogate for her friends, but even that plot line sucked ass because it was reeking of a trend at the time, which was baby fever, because they started giving babies to the casts of shows. They started adding babies to characters.
That was kind of a weird. That was a weird thing.
Their most compelling plot line was a useless placation.
Damn, dude.
Every single character. How does every single character end up to be a narcissistic, fucking neurotic, evil, fucking useless, jobless,
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
shiftless piece of shit. Every single one. How is the joke funny the more you repeat it? That never works.
Yeah. I do remember like this. It was like Smelly Cat or whatever. That fucking
Yeah.
It was like a whole fucking like jingle that got made up because it's like
Yep.
that was not good.
It's like, you think that is so funny. And that's the thing, is like the people who made that show, they just picked a bunch of vapid, pretty people.
Yeah, they really did.
It's just like a bunch of very pretty people and a bunch of hack writers behind them.
Just being the worst. The worst.
Yeah. And like, I don't know what it was. And like, how is everybody unemployed in New York City? Or maybe it was fucking Seattle. I have no idea.
It was like one of those two, because it was either New York City or Seattle. It was pretty much every like friend comedy basically was always New York City or Seattle.
Yeah. And they all hated each other, and they all pretended to like each other, and they were horrible fucking people.
You know what? This reminds me of. You remember when Quagmire went off on Brian? Like this is your Quagmire moment. And when I saw that hot take, I just wanted to give you your. Okay, what about this one? Okay, this is a very female coded one, but this is a deleted user. Bradley Cooper, Channing Tatum, and Ryan Gosling are all ugly to me, and I have no idea how they're all considered super handsome sex symbols. I'm like,
that's a female coded one, but
because like, homie, I'm just saying.
They put a lot of fucking work into their bodies.
They do.
That's
because you gotta remember Ryan. It was Ryan Gosling. He showed up in fucking the Barbie movie, and he showed up in that one. I can't remember. It was after the Barbie movie where he was like
the sun guy.
Yeah.
He put a lot of work into himself. Channing Tatum.
The homie,
every role he takes, he learns a skill.
Yeah.
He did a lot of the moves for fucking Gambit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking and the thing is, Bradley Cooper can sing. The motherfucker could sing.
I have to refresh myself on what Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Hang on.
Okay, yeah. Look him up because who does he look like? He looks like that other fucking problematic dude in fucking Hollywood. He was Seth Rogen's friend. I can't remember his fucking.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like a weird different dimension. Him.
I think Bradley Cooper is the only outlier, but his face is symmetrical. I don't know.
Is that the bar?
No, because there's a lot of people who, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of people,
they work on it. They put work. So
that was rough.
Yeah, that was kind of a rough one, because like that's really like
that's a hot take.
Yeah, that's like literally our three best guys.
Yeah.
Take him out of the game. The only other one is like Michael B. Jordan, and I'm glad they didn't come after him. I'm like, what the fuck?
That was wild.
Okay. What about this one? I feel sad for people who don't like musicals. Like, I know everyone has different tastes and stuff, but I feel like musical haters don't have whimsy and joy in their lives. This is Gur in Girl. She puts the Gur in Girl. I just got that. So now this is interesting because.
So you just like all musicals?
Yeah, which is a little.
It must be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice. Yo, This is what I'm saying. Musicals are weird, bro. So there are some bangers, right? With like we're into the epic musical. We
Shout out Jorge Rivera.
Yep, shout out Jorge. Respond to the controversy. We like you, and I want to continue liking you. But that being said, it's like that and Hamilton. Hamilton was good. Hamilton's gonna have that cringe on it. There's no two ways about it.
My story on Hamilton, right, is I spent years.
You were ducking it for years.
I had managed to outrun the entirety of that rush. The entire craze of it, I completely ducked it.
Like hardcore, bro. Hardcore. Even when it came out on Disney Plus.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, you were.
I was weaving. And you want to know what? Like when I first, because we had a little bit of an insufferable friend group at the time.
Oh my gosh.
Woo. Whoa.
Yeah. 21 Pilots came up a lot.
Oh my gosh. What a useless fucking band. When I first started hearing it third hand, I thought that it was a school thing. I thought it was in the schools. I thought it was some really hip teacher who was gonna like, I'm just gonna make history fun.
Yo.
Something, booty buns. Like, just try to make it like, you know, like, this is history, but you can dance to it. I didn't realize that there was a guy who was fucking famous.
Big time.
He's a huge name.
Yeah.
And he also wrote all the songs for Encanto.
Yeah. He basically writes all the songs with Disney these days.
He's
if it's not AI. Disney.
That was a crazy thing.
Just saying.
That was a crazy thing. But then it was like, okay, whatever, they're decent. Freaking, I got pretty wrapped up into the epic musical, and like, my kids love it, and everybody who I know who is under the age of 18 is completely obsessed with it. And it also started gassing up other like mythology stuff. So it was like kind of like secondhand gassing.
Yeah. Yep.
I get it. It's pretty good. Like I listened to the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'll still if it comes on and I'm in the mood to listen to it, I'll listen to it, whatever.
Yeah. There are misses. It's not perfect.
Cersei Saga was horrible.
The whole saga was a miss.
Blow it up and throw it away. You don't even need it.
Yep. You could have took Hermes' song and you could have put that in the other saga that Hermes was in. It was, which one was that?
I couldn't even tell you.
I couldn't tell you either. I realized that I listened to all of them.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
I mean, I was doing the listening parties. I was a little caught up. It was a little disgusting.
I mean, he's back at work. And did you see that picture that Jorge posted with Lin-Manuel Miranda with no caption?
Yeah.
It was just a
What
picture.
about when he went to go hang out with the Blood of Zeus guys?
Holy, bro.
Yeah, dude's
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
make
saying.
these connections.
So if in the neck, shit, crazy.
So beyond that, there are no other examples of a good musical. There, I said it.
Not even Disney.
Girl on Girl.
That's it.
You might be a little too whimsical. And here's a hot take. Hey, whimsy girls. Stop. So like, there were the ones that defined our generation. They were like cats.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm being an asshole for that. There's
It wasn't the final generation cats, bro. I can't, bro. That was the most backhanded comment I have ever.
You see where I'm coming from?
You're right. I genuinely think you're right.
Like the ones that I know of is like fucking Rent, and I can't.
In the Heights.
The Heights, Heathers, which is all about just young people, dubiously sexing.
Yeah. Correct.
Huge dubious.
Yeah.
Component to that. It's like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Musicals, low key, do be riding that dubious line quite a bit.
Yeah,
they're on that dubious bus.
You're a little scrappy dubious.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. How about this one? Now, mind you, this is going to be a single post with a lot of. I'm just gonna be real. Kind of mid takes. One of them we covered already, but we'll skip over that one. This guy's name is Omengak 88. What a it's literally 3 O's. Min Gak. Well, crazy. Reality TV is brain rot material. Reality TV has never not been brain rot material. Is there a non-brain rot material example of reality TV? I think is the bigger question there. I'm thinking of like Rock of Love. Remember Rock of Love? That shit was crazy.
Oh my gosh, Brett Michaels.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Brett Michaels didn't deserve to live.
Do you remember that motherfucker had That's crazy. Do you remember that motherfucker had diabetes? And he said it like diabetes.
Whew.
I'm like looking at the
like Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Oh gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. And that dude was like a fucking piece of beef jerky.
Boy looks like. My man looks like he's sick.
Yo, it was like a fucking timekeeper raisin, bro. It was crazy.
Ooh, my guy looks like the deceased husband of that chocolate worm from SpongeBob.
I can't, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That was bad.
And the Viking hat is like he fell off a ship.
Yeah.
A worm that fell off a ship. Wow.
Yeah. It was, and the thing is,
and they put a lot of like, gonna be honest, prostitutes. They all looked very.
They were all very.
Niche.
Yeah.
And a lot of them went to porn. It was crazy.
Oh gosh, dude. Yeah. I don't know if there's any non-brain rot examples of reality TV. Even
what counts does like
competition shows count as reality TV. If you think about Chopped, think about like Hell's Kitchen.
But that's very brain rot adjacent because like
incredibly.
Because let's be honest, it's kind of like. It's kind of dumb, like, and you get so caught up in something. Nobody's winning a prize.
Yeah, no, they really. It's when you start to realize Hell's Kitchen is a glorified job interview. It's actually nuts, it's actually psychotic because this dude.
I would never do that.
No.
Never do that for a job.
Like motherfucker, I spent months of my life away from my family. For a job.
Getting yelled at.
Yo, crazy.
Homeboy, you'll smack a fucking fillet, blow it the fuck up. Start talking shit about me as a person.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Take off your fucking jacket. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's not it. But I mean, it is brain rotty because I tell you, I lose concept of time. Forget what day it is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah.
I love it.
I love it. It is brain rot. It is. And
it is.
The only thing is we never got fucking
wrapped up in that. And
the Like what we'll scream about lamb sauce every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's tasteful.
It's more the memes than anything.
If I hear one more fucking person say skibbity,
Ooh.
I mean, it's driving me to drink.
Yeah. Speaking of which, so what about this one? This is the same poster, mind you. This is the same one. Ryan Reynolds is obnoxious.
He's kind of obnoxious.
He is, but he's I think he's the hero that we need. So here's the thing.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing. Remember the lead actress of Snow White, that live action Snow White movie?
Rachel Ziegler.
Yeah. So she wanted to sue Disney because she felt as though Deadpool got significantly more attention than her movie Snow White, based off of the fact that she's female and not white. And Ryan Reynolds was like, "Shut up."
Okay, I retract my statement.
So the man's got a lot going on.
You want to know what? He's obnoxious when your face zigzags.
Yeah.
Rachel Zigzag. I'm gonna say it really loud. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I'm gonna tag that bitch. Rachel Zigzag with a face like that.
Homie, you're gonna be starting some shit.
I just want a beef so bad because I think that would do it.
Yeah. That would do it. That's all we need. One good beef. The Barbie movie was just okay. It was not groundbreaking. I don't really think that's a hot take.
I think that movie hit harder than a lot of people realized. I think that there were some jokes in it that people didn't get at the time.
With you there.
Because like it had a lot of commentaries about like, it was.
Yeah, you know what?
It had some commentaries.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I disagree with it.
When the little girls at the start of the movie started stomping on their baby dolls. That was a message.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of trope subversion too, because you kind of thought it was gonna go one way and it really didn't. You know what I mean?
That movie was. I think it was fulfillingly a good comedy.
Yeah. Okay, you know what?
The fact when the motherfuckers got arrested like 3 times in a row, the shit was funny.
Yo, you know what? Especially for a technically girl-oriented comedy movie, you know what? Nah, give the Barbie movie its ups.
Yeah.
Give it its ups. Because usually, I'm not trying to go there, but usually, certain types of comedy just ain't that funny. So here's the thing.
Here we go.
I don't know if this is a hot take again. Beyonce is wildly overrated. Lemonade was great. Don't know what Lemonade is. Probably a song, I'm sure. But I don't listen to Beyonce. So I have no fucking clue. The thing is, I try my best to actively avoid Beyonce. That's the thing. It's not that I just don't listen to Beyonce. It's that if I hear Beyonce's voice, I actively try to change it. Because, I don't think Beyonce's just overrated. I think Beyonce is actually terrible. I feel like her music is terrible. I feel like it's just very
So not to repeat a joke, but she subscribes to the school of singing where the louder you are, the better.
Yeah. Yep. It's just yelling. It's just, and the thing is, not the musicality of it is terrible. Instrumentals are terrible. You know what I mean? The voice is terrible. It's not even just it's just pop. It's not even that. It's just you were literally never good. And you came out at a time where R&B and pop was banging, bro. That was
she was a very serviceable part of Destiny's Child.
Yeah, but you know what? Every other member of Destiny's Child was better.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Legitimate. She is so overrated. It's not even funny.
Yeah. You got the Jay-Z boost, the Jay-Z stimulus package.
Yep.
So the next one, this is what I said. Marvel movies make it stop. We already kind of went through that. Remakes of every classic movie. You're ruining a good thing.
Absolutely not a hot take because every single one has been trash. Name one remake that has actually been good.
Huh. Yeah, every remake kind of missed the mark at a
Even like the Thousand Leagues and like Journey to the Center of the Earth, like stuff like that.
Jumanji?
Crap. Jumanji was such dreck, so low tier. That movie,
Jumanji they need to. I hope that doesn't get a third movie. We don't need that. And same character switch up in the second. I hate it.
Like, what about War of the Worlds? Actually, War of the Worlds was pretty good.
Yeah, that was all right. I don't know.
There's no such thing as a good remake.
I think, I think,
especially now that Disney has set a precedence that, like, when they say that they're planning a remake, it's, you don't look at it like, oh, well, is it going to be good or not? You think about it like, oh, sweet, I'll be able to farm infinite memes off of it.
Yeah, you're, you know what? That's actually correct. Okay.
Because fucking
I don't think remakes, and I think fundamentally remakes, they can't be good because they don't have the same soul that went into the first project.
Mm-hmm.
It's just trying to capture lightning in a bottle again. You know what I mean? It don't work like that.
Yeah, and it's shot for shot weird.
Lady Gaga overrated.
Yep.
This is the same post. You can't really. I'm not arguing that. Yeah,
she's this generation's Madonna.
Yeah. Oh. Madonna might have something to say to you about that. With her crazy fucking, she's like nutty at this point, bro. She's insane, and she's trying to go after young guys. It's crazy.
Well,
it's crazy.
Doesn't syphilis do that to the brain?
You're on it tonight, all right?
Absolutely.
What about this one? I can't explain it, but I can't stand Scarlett Johansson.
Watch your fucking tongue.
Yeah, you fucking cur.
That's what I'm saying. You fucking ne'er-do-well.
Yeah. I need you to pipe down. You were cooking all up until
that's what I'm saying. You threw the pan out, idiot.
You can't drop the ball so hard. Okay. Woo. Johnny Depp is an abuser.
This is not a hot take. This is a fact.
This is O'Hine.
You're just where, like,
you really think he's an abuser though?
Absolutely.
So here's my thing. Is he okay?
Listen.
Tread carefully.
I'm trying to tread as carefully as I can.
Tread carefully, you might step on a bee.
Here's the deal. There's every and right, maybe this could also be my PSA. Hollywood sucks.
Genuinely.
And these guys in Hollywood suck. Brad Pitt is the exact same way. Anytime when you start, if your night involves multiple bottles of wine, you are
from mega pint as the
you are likely gonna exhibit some really weird behavior. You want to know what makes people think that Johnny Depp isn't an abuser? Because he met another abuser.
Ooh, damn. That's a okay. Yeah. Solid. Okay.
Freaking Brad Pitt's kids all changed their last name.
Yeah, because the other thing too is these guys be fucking pushing 60 and be
Yeah,
like
and
20-year-olds.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the only reason why people don't think he is because he doesn't have the same. He doesn't have the body type for it.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're right. Damn, bro. Yeah, okay, all right, correct. All right, how about this? I hate Bruno Mars's music. He's such a cornball.
This will be the last one of the night because
Yeah.
I'm about to start throwing.
Yeah, because listen here. So you've been telling me you hate soulful music.
You with a real flow.
Well, yeah, with a real flow, with that fucking silky, smooth, velvety voice. You mean to tell me that you hate something that's a bit Michael Jackson adjacent? You know what I mean?
Without maybe quite so much Predator vibes.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me that somebody who did a collab with Anderson .Paak, also a fucking musical genius.
Yeah.
Somebody who can go blow for blow with Anderson .Paak, smoking out the window was a fucking work of art.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars is the voice of our generation. If we were willing to talk about something that wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Guys.
It's like basically every fucking 2 or 3 years, there's a certified banger that comes from Bruno Mars that is played everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I think Bruno Mars is what The Weeknd wants to be. I think Bruno Mars is what The Weeknd wants to be. The Weeknd thinks he's smooth. He thinks he's a musical genius. He thinks he's all that. And let's get this out of the way. You ain't none of that, and the motherfucker can't act. Motherfucker, stop trying to act, please, and stop playing yourself, you fucking self-absorbed prick. This motherfucker, every role he plays, he just plays himself.
It is weird.
Like, it's so
it really
fucking,
is.
like, just stop, please. Like, that's weird.
The fucking Weeknd.
Yeah, Bruno. You hate Bruno Mars?
He's the only Bruno we talk about.
Now, I hate you, bro. Now, mind you, I also want to take a minute and realize, so I did say that a bit of these were a bit female coded. That's because this is Reddit/r/ask women over 30. So,
oh, swear.
So, thank you for that subreddit. Thank you for your takes. Some of them we agreed with. Some of them were way off base.
Yeah,
way off base. You know what I mean? So you weren't wrong about all of them. You actually hit quite a few. But
it's just a Bruno Mars thing. Way the fuck off.
Yeah. And Ryan Gosling, way off, off, bro. I mean, Channing Tatum, way off a little bit. Give Channing Tatum a break.
Are they not Kenough?
Yeah. Why? Why?
And with that, we have reached the end. We are Critical Hit, and that was Krit-takes.
We've been locked out of heaven for too long.
leave it to Bruno.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to Bruno. I know it's flat, sad.
Find us wherever you find your favorite shit talking, shit taking.
Crisp bacon, non-flaking, not mistaken
podcast. Find us on all your favorite streaming platforms. Find us on YouTube at CritTube, on Twitter at CritHitOfficial. More things to come, including streaming content.
Ooh.
Depending on when you listen to it, it's going to be later this fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, ring notifications. Just try to do the comment thing because I'm trying to seek that validation.
Yeah. Or catch that fade.
Oh, absolutely. We can just end your career. It's fine. Till next time. A thing funny to say.